Hi guys, welcome to Olive Board's YT platform. Now this is a strategy video how to prepare for RRB PO means. Now of course end of September you have the exam. So for English section particularly there were many requests by students, right? Ma'am, how to divide our time and what topics to cover mainly in English. So if you have 1 month time, what we can do to maximize right our scores in the section particularly. So I'll talk all about it, right? So yeah, let's move to the PPT here. Now the first thing guys, last 1 month, because of course end of September you have the RRBPO mains exam. Now this is your pattern. First I will talk about the paper pattern. Now you all know you have a choice, right? English or Hindi language, any one you can select. So when you're preparing or you're giving other exams, you do not have a choice between English and Hindi. Probably you are doing English for other exams also, right? So it is easy if you um, select English. If you are preparing for other bank exams where you don't have that choice, anyways it will not be an extra burden, right? Hindi means you will have to prepare Hindi thoroughly then. Okay, so it's not a very simple Hindi that they give you. You'll have to go through it, you'll have to sit and you do the extra work of preparing Hindi for this particular exam, right? So English, now there are how many questions? 40 questions, 40 marks. Here you will notice for this exam there is no section wise time mentioned. That is one major thing where your strategy comes into place. You have 2 hours composite time. So how much time to give to English now will depend on particularly the type of questions you are getting in the paper. Are those lengthy ones? Now see, suppose there are 40 questions. We can say there are various sets that they will give you. One RC set, okay, you have seen in mock, right? So probably 5 error questions, one set of error, right? Then you have set of fillers, second set fillers, right? So now how much time you will take for each set depend on the length of the question also. But English is one section wherein if you are getting 2 hours and even if you give 25 minutes, probably you can cover maximum because not all the sets are lengthy. This you would have noticed also. There are questions like fillers, match the following, one line error spotting. Okay. There are word interchange which will not consume or which will not take a lot of your time if you have prepared well, if you have practiced enough, right? Probably RC close test can be lengthy. Parajumble, again parajumble I don't of course suggest you to give more than 5 minutes for the normal regular pattern that you get. But yeah, for English time I will talk about how you divide it between sections. That's a different this thing. But if you see the mocks, from mocks you have to decide, okay, for this particular set how many minutes. For example, RC set, there are 6 questions, level is moderate, so probably I'll take not more than 6 minutes or 5 minutes. Yes, okay. Second set, simple errors are there, okay, 5 questions are there, so probably I'll not take more than 3 minutes because they are one liner errors, right? This is how you have to decide your time also. Now it will differ. Why it will differ? Because every mock also you would have realized every set is different. Different types of questions, mix and match. Not all are very lengthy. Not all are very, tough. Okay. So 40 questions you have for 40 marks. 1 month, what you can do to maximize your score in the section. This is what I'm going to talk about now, right? Topics which you must focus on, which are extremely important, are for your English part. First, understand, yeah, I am talking about priority here, which topic you can give more priority to. I'm not saying that some topic is not so important. All are important. You never know. Word interchange is a typical pre-level question, but they might give you a twisted word interchange with 2 sentences in mains also. Okay, so you can't leave any topic. First thing, if you're preparing for mains, I don't think you should leave any topic as such. Now priority wise, first in priority has to be, should be reading comprehension. Okay, why? Because this is a definite question type which will be there, you are 100% sure it is going to be asked. RC, okay, it can be 2 sets given, it can be 1 set given. For minimum, at least if you are getting 40 questions, 10 marks minimum, 8 to 10 marks minimum, which is huge, which is a lot. So first priority to RC. Second, I would say grammar related questions. Now grammar related can be, grammar related direct questions are error spotting, okay, same rules you apply. Then it can be sentence improvement, okay, grammar related, and also phrase replacement. Third set, I will say phrase replacement. Guys, understand now here, if I'm talking, see, even if they give you 5 question each, right, or probably 2 error spotting, 3 sentence, 3 phrase, grammar nowadays, it holds a lot of weightage. 8 to 10 questions, again, you can expect 8 to 10 marks. Okay, so half 50% of your paper will be grammar and RC. That is why I give priority to these topics. But don't leave any other topic. For example, if you will not practice match the following combined with fillers, that like, or combined with connectors, you will go blank in the exam. I don't want that. You should be familiar with all question types. So you see a variety of mocks when you will solve. You will see a variety of different question types, new types also. Mains level, you can see para completion also becomes important. Context related questions, right? So for RC and context based questions, how will you prepare? How will you prepare for grammar? Next question is that, right? Now you got to know what are the topics to focus on for the next 1 month to improve your English. 1 month is I think is enough time to work on your mains level English also. If you are focused, if you are regular, you can actually improve hell lot, right? Okay, now what can be your daily schedule for English? Now for any of your reading comprehension or context based questions, context based where you have to understand the meaning thoroughly, otherwise you'll not be able to answer, which requires understanding skills, which require comprehension skills, like para completion, summary, central idea of the given paragraph. Okay, those kind of questions, particularly for these, what you need is regular reading. So even if you have 1 month, don't stop reading. Some of you have already told me or shared that my regular daily schedule does not include reading. That's a big no, guys. You have to read. So still I would say 1.5 to 2 hours. Yeah, I know you have to cover a lot of sections, but if you give your 110% in this 1 month, you will definitely crack this exam. It will, of course, it is a big deal for us, right? So yeah, I still want you to do 1.5 to 2 hours of reading. Now it is not required. Now even if you don't consider the timeline, what I best way is consider the number of articles, right? Have a target like this: 3 editorials, I say, minimum per day. Today also I'll say the same thing, 3 editorials minimum per day. One you cover with me in class only, daily editorial 9 a.m. on all about YouTube. 2 remaining you can read on your own. You select 2 more and you read. Read, understand fully, okay, check the vocab used in it. Thoroughly you have to read and understand. Because if you will not increase that, improve that comprehension skills, you will get stuck in RC or context questions. You will not feel confident while doing those types. And these are going to definitely be there in your mains exam. Okay, not only RRB, for any mains exam, these are going to be there, right? Upcoming mains exam, SBI also for that matter. So minimum 3 editorials per day. Make this as a target, right? Standard newspapers, The Hindu, Financial Express, Indian Express, you can select. Now, second thing I would like all of you to focus on is previous year memory based paper. Okay, so week wise you decide how many you will cover. Previous year memory based paper. Okay, this will give you correct idea of what is the exact level that can be asked in the exam, how much you're scoring, right? And third is mock practice, right? Now see, I know I'm giving you this schedule thinking or keeping in mind that you have other sections also. You have reasoning, you have GA, you have quant, you have computer. You have 4 more sections to work on, and you have 24 hours each day. So probably you will be dividing your time for each section, right? That is why for English, I'm keeping that in mind. I'm not giving you a lot to do, right? So yeah, 3 editorials daily you are required to read. Other than that, your focus should be on practice, lots and lots of practice. So once your concepts are clear, we are doing the concepts in classes also. Hopefully everybody is at a stage where the concepts are clear, because you have written the pre. I'm talking about mains level. Okay, you have written your pre-exam, which means you have read grammar rules, basics, approach of each question, the concepts, right? Now when I talk about mains, more is about your practice in English section also. So focus on previous year papers and mock. Now please, you have 1 month. I would say schedule in advance, right? So weekly, how many mocks and how many papers you will do. And keep in mind that if you are selecting, for example, 3 mocks per week, okay? So all about mocks are there. Other mocks also probably you are attempting 2-3 sources you can pick up. So 3 mocks if you say per week, please understand, give time to yourself for analysis also of the mock. Attempting mock is not enough. I have shown you in my YouTube class also, mock discussion session also, how you need to analyze it. Once you give the mock, you should have the time to go through the questions again, see where you mark the wrong answers, where you are doing silly mistakes, to analyze that so that you avoid those mistakes in real exam. Check that. For example, you are not marking correct answers for say close test questions. Then pick the book up, pick any book or pick sample questions of only close test. Give 1 day for only close test, right? This is how you have to plan your week in advance, right? Now, once you do this, okay, number of mocks per week that I'm going to do, right? You take out time in a manner that you account for the analysis time also, okay? Fourth thing, if there are people who feel that their quant is strong, reasoning is strong, you have extra time that you give for English section, you have that much of time, right? Apart from mocks, you can also do a book. Olive Board's English Simplified has excellent questions for practice, so you can cover questions from there also if you want the, yeah, of course, best content. Yeah. Now remember, if you're doing this much of practice, you will not get a tougher paper than what we have set in our mocks or particularly book. Yeah. And in our free sessions that we take, right? I take Monday, Friday mains level sessions. If you're following that, for example, you're getting bored, right? By just doing practice through mocks, follow those sessions, participate and learn in the class also. So those are the approaches or daily schedule you have to follow. Now, in the end, I would just say limit your sources also. Don't get confused. Have a plan. Otherwise, you will be very, very confused what to do, from where to begin. Should I go topic wise, right? Or should I just do practice? My concepts are still not clear. Should I just revise those first? You should have a weekly plan. You can share your weekly plan with me on my Telegram also, and I will help you with that. If you have problem making that plan and implementing it, we can definitely share that. But yeah, this is what you have to focus on, particularly for English, right? All those students who have written the pre, who are confident also of clearing it, writing the mains, this is how your preparation should be, right? So I hope you have understood. And how will you get familiar with new pattern questions which are asked particularly in mains? If you attend Monday, Friday 7 p.m. sessions, which I am taking mains level series on YT, we are doing in a paid course also a lot of context based questions, right? If you do more and more of practice, participate, discuss with me in class, that will help you get that confidence that you need for mains level English, right? Okay. So guys, before I wrap up this, there is a special additional 5% off discount on all the courses and test series if you use my name as a coupon code, right? And yeah, just keep practicing and I will continue with my mains level sessions. You don't have to worry a lot. And we have separate courses also, crash course also for RRBPO mains on the platform. You can check that, right? Now, I hope you will be regular with the section, reading and plus English practice. You have to be regular. That is the whole point. 1 month means each day you can't skip any day without doing any practice, right? You have to practice some questions and of course you have to give time to reading each day if you want to improve. Any of the queries related to RRBPO mains strategy particularly, you can also ask me in the comments below, right? And don't worry, if you have written pre, definitely you can prepare for mains and 1 month is enough for preparation if you are very focused and regular. Okay. And anyways, I'm here to help and guide you. Please do join my Telegram group as well. Link is provided in the description. Any query, you can ping me directly as well. Thank you.